Tavex. Israelite. Psalm 83, heathen Gentiles are culture vultures to us. Listen, this is I just want to share clips with you. My notes, my videos. I went to some of my video logs, so I'm going to share it. You already know. They copy everything from us. They were made to kill, rob, and steal, and they've done an excellent job at it. Fair use, fair use. 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. And this is the Torah and Tanakh only channel. We don't deal with that New Testament, that demon JC. The New Testament is not even scripture, it's epistles and letters and the other books. Got lies and truths in it. I read all of them. I got examples on this channel right now showing the things that are against the law in all those other books. And I already gave video examples of it. We don't deal with none of that. This video is about all the heathens. They're culture vultures. They steal everything. They're Psalm 83. To have a name in Israel be no more in remembrance. They said, oh, we invented everything. We did everything. No, you did not. Check it out. I'll tell you, it's going to be a short video, and I'm going to do another short video on the Africans. I'm going to be happy with that. JD Israel in the house. Remember, I already said everything already. This is a short video. I'm going right to the video clip. I already said fair use. Give me a second. It's late, and I just want to get all this done. Here we go. Psalm 83, the culture vultures. They were made, and they did a great job at it, to kill, steal, to lie, steal, kill. That's what they did. They did an excellent job. Check it out. And since heathens watch my video channels, that's why I'm doing these quick little video clips so they can see themselves. It's like a mirror. And you know they don't like to look at themselves. It's not a pretty picture. Hold on.
They tell you Solomon was wise.
Okay.
There's a clip going around of Donald Trump talking about how great American innovation is. And everything that he named that America invented, it was a black person that invented it.
This is a nation that invented the light bulb, the telegraph, the television, the telephone, the computer chip, the smartphone, the GPS, the integrated circuit, and even the internet. Basically, we invented everything. What is left? We invented everything.
Bro, black people did all that. We innovate and create everything. And so it's just par for the course of what happens with black innovation. I'm big on protecting your IP, but a lot of times you're creating and you want to be creative. But I think this is just another version of what happens when black people make something. When it comes to rock and roll music, we've invented the ice cream scoop, ice cream, the alarm.
We did invent ice cream. Yeah, I found that out like a couple of years ago.
The alarm system, macaroni and cheese,
Plasma.
Plasma, hot comb. There's a list of so many inventions and creations by black people.
What is left? We
So,
invented everything.
you know, all what the Orange Man said, Negroes did it. And remember, they called the Hebrew Israelites Moors, Negroes, and Indians. And let me read this one thing to you. Hold on. And I never heard about this until like a couple of days ago. Wait, let me read it to you. You go on ChatGPT or Google. You can look it up yourself. And, you know, on this channel, you know, it's nothing to argue about, debate about, so don't even try to debate me on it. I feel through my research that the Western Hemisphere is the old world. Remember, they lie, cheat, and steal. The maps are wrong. The calendar's wrong. It says 2000 is probably year 6000 and something. They lie about everything. Math, everything. Still our inventors say they did it. Give our identities to other people, like the Siberian mixed Mongoloid $5 Indians, say that they're the Indians, they're the Aboriginal Indians. The Jewish people are the physical Hebrew Israelites, Eberites. Everything is a lie. So I feel that the Western Hemisphere is, my second pick is Asia, but I'm more with the first pick as the Western Hemisphere. We're the Aboriginal. They called us Indians. You look at Noah Webster dictionaries in like the 1800s or the 1600s. I'm not too sure. It's like the 1800s, I think. Can't remember. I have a lot of stuff in the coconut. And it described Negroes. They said they were called Indians. The Indians were called Negroes. They were reclassified. So they don't want to give us our land. They stole our land, money, our inheritance to give to our offspring. They took everything from our inventions. So I'm just gonna give you this one little thing, and this video is a little all over the place, but it's not meant to. It's not meant like it's a quick hors d'oeuvre. Okay, hold on. Where did I have it? Okay. I'm going to read it to you, and yeah, right here. I asked ChatGPT a question, and I'm gonna see if I can read it. Okay, this is the questions on the top. Hey, ChatGPT, America around. I spelled it wrong because I type fast. America around the early 1900s, and the Indians were reclassified as Negroes, right? And hold on. Yep. Now listen. Now look at Chat GPT. The search, because I said there was an Indian seaman schools, not one, all around the coast of America. Several schools. They were called the Indian Seaman Schools. Let's read it together. The search for Indian seamen schools in America around the early 1900s and information regarding the classification of Indians as Negroes during that period is quite specific and historical in nature. Hold on. In the early 20th century, Indian seamen and their educational institutions, if any, were not widely documented in America. Recorded the classification of Indians as Negroes was part of the racial categorization used in the United States during that era, reflecting systematic racial discrimination. Yeah, and you want to read that again? Read it again when I upload the video, because I don't want to keep, maybe taking a little longer on these videos because the bot took me off of my last video yesterday, and they probably don't want you to hear that there was the Indian seaman schools, and the Indians are Negroes. I told you, we're the Aboriginal Indians of the Western Hemisphere, of the Caribbean, and of every island in Australia, everywhere, because Negroes inhabited all the land masses first. This is what they hide from you, so they could steal everything from us: the land, the wealth, our identity, everything. Remember, they were created to lie, steal, kill, and he did a great job of it. This is another short video. Avia, if you watched my video yesterday and was cut off, I did a part 2 of the Most High is making our enemies destroy themselves, part 2. You're going to see that incredible video clip that I showed there. Avia, it's great to have you on. JD Israel, it's great to have you on. And I'm going to do another scathing, quick little video also about Africans. I'm going to call it a night. This is New Year's Mitchell. Keep on the island too. Until next time, next time.